The Wisdom. 55 Pleiadan Illuminations. Channeled by Tamar Thomas. Preface by the Pleiadians. Humans are not much different from one another, and yet at times feel very different. Your human existence is merely a shadow of all that you are and all that you will eventually become. Because you have no greater understanding of your magnificence, it tends to make you feel small and ineffectual within your lives. There will be times when you may glimpse your greatness, and this is primarily through creativity and artistic endeavors. Anything, then, man creates with the wisdom within is creative and therefore divine. You will grasp this greatness from time to time, and when you do, you will realize how splendid it is to be human at this time and this place. For all of you who have chosen to be alive during this time have done so for this reason: to experience the greatest opportunity in the history of mankind, to explore and evolve to a grander state of being. Your inherent wisdom will show itself in greater and greater degrees, and this, dear humans, is the gift that you give yourselves. For you are all who you believe yourselves to be. Your greatness and your ascension into the understanding of that greatness will be the highest form of development your souls will achieve. For now, know that what you are about to embark on is nothing short of a miraculous adventure. A new way of being. There are galaxies within the cosmos which are far from your comprehension and ability to see. These galaxies have yet to be discovered, yet are pertinent in the development of humankind. Although they do not exist in your time frame, they do exist. The further development of these associations will allow you to see the real you, the you who has remained hidden from your view for most of your lifetime and the lifetimes of all of your ancestors. The ancestral realm of your existence has been without this power for far too long. The reason for this vast unconsciousness was to bring into the light your understanding, your grace, and your ability to perceive the unknown. It was an experiment of sorts on the parts of your soul who wanted to discover who they really are. These parts will be laid clear for all of humanity, and will no longer be able to deceive themselves. Your souls have chosen to be held in this greater understanding and knowledge. This wisdom, which will be imparted over time, will be the greatest discovery mankind has ever witnessed. When this understanding is assimilated, life as you know it will take on a greater meaning and will change in ways you can only dream about. The fighting, wars, and undermining of the human experience will vanish in a moment. There will be no reason for fighting or disagreement, for all will be understood. And this may sound like a fantasy to you and to those who read these words, yet we know this as a truth. This is the whole design, the reason for your very existence, and we, dear humans, are here to assist. We are the holders of the knowledge and the believers in a new way of being. To begin to understand the enormity of this undertaking, you will need to take a closer look of your own lives, your intentions, and the true motivations behind what it is that you do and why. There are many humans who would like more rapport with this realm. This is much for the enlightened of their souls as it is for the evolution of their world and their communities. It is known throughout many scientific communities of our existence, and yet there is also denial due to the fear and misunderstanding of our intentions. Human beings fear each other instinctively. Therefore, the face of the unknown is often accompanied by great inertia. So even though we are known to some, we remain unacknowledged. The development of man's oversoul, if you will be complete, but it will take some time for all of us to evolve. There is nothing you need to be doing to assume these greater understandings. They will evolve naturally as these galaxies inundate themselves within the psyche of humankind. This occurs when the energetic forces of these communities, galaxies, bring their forces closer to the earth plane. It will be felt by each and every human being to varying degrees. The humans who are open to these energies will evolve the fastest, and the humans who are not able to understand or misinterpret sensations of these energies will have the most difficulty. When the energies are assimilated, however, they vibrate throughout the entire human body, affecting all systems, not just the central nervous system. It is physically felt and it is psychically felt. You'll notice that your sleep patterns may be disturbed, or you may fall into deeper realms of sleep or not sleep much at all. All forms of experience are valid, and one is no better than another. It simply is the way each individual human is assimilating. Over time, the energies imbue themselves fully and implode as divine wisdom. It is as a seed which is transmitted from human to human in the form of verbal, intellectual, and vibrational communication. Even humans who do not communicate or do not communicate in a typical way will also be affected and their abilities heightened. This and so much more is the purpose and the impact of these new galaxies. End of message.